And hello. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Thank God it is the weekend. The weekend is here. Etc, etc, etc. How are you doing? Okay, so are we in Top Chad? We are in Top Chad. I hate it. Why is Top Chat the worst? We should... Maybe there's an option for me to auto have it go to live rather than top. And let me see if I can get some of this playing. Am I? I need to sneeze though. Alright, I do apologise about that. And as always, it's got that weird thing where it's fine. It's the audio device. I need because it's like wirelessly connects. It needs to refresh every time I connect it, and because it's normally attached to the other computer, it's a bit of a disaster, really. Where's the audio mixer? There it is. Audio mixer. Hello. Oh God, I did. We don't need that anyway. Where's... Anyway, we're going to be doing the turret today. We're going to be... okay. Mute output. Monitor off. Monitor... I can hear my voice. How horrible for everyone. Mute off, and then mute output, and then should mean when I do this, I can hear stuff, but everyone else doesn't have to worry about it. And that's a good time for me, and a good time for you. So, more importantly, Spartan Assault Tank. We're going to be doing the shooty bits today. Earlier on today, I've been painting up what is traditionally known as an Imperial Fist. He is coming along quite nicely, if I may say so myself. In fact, I'm going to say so myself. I'm quite pleased with it. Thus far. Tank! We're doing the turret. I know I haven't done the exhaust stack, but I didn't want this continuing. The exhaust stack is basically you glue these two parts together 4 times and just jam them on the back. And I thought we didn't need to do that. Get the instructions out. This room is a disaster. And the headset was on back to front. Spiffing, as I said. So, you just do these things 4 times and just jam them on the back. I don't think we're going to get time to do that today, but if there is, we'll do it. B18, B17, no glue. Okay. Clippers. Sharp blade of pointiness. So B17. It was a busy afternoon, evening thing for me. I didn't get quite enough done with that Imperial Fist. I wanted to get that stupid banner finished. I wanted to get this banner finished, but as you can see, we've got to do the inside is going to be white. I'm not going to show people how to paint white because I painted an entire white scar the exact same method, so I'll just point people to that tutorial. But I will paint up this thing and potentially the thing underneath. I'm not entirely sure about that though. One thing at a time. B18. Where is it? This part. I can't see what... OBS has been really weird. There it is, this part right here. And I'm fully aware that the title card... itself says... it says part 3. But that's okay. We can wing it. And we are public, so happy days. And we're obviously only for about 40 minutes, and then we go over to Twitch at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger for some painting of Harken Worldslayer. Hopefully we'll get a bit more progress done with this old geezer himself. And then tomorrow is another day. Hopefully we're getting another video up online as well. People could watch. It's going to be an unboxing. I've recorded a few more unboxings that I'm going to be sort of... well, I've got a couple more unboxings recorded. I would like to record a few more. Thing is, I need to edit them and upload them. Relatively quickly. Just so that they're back up. I'm going to have to start packing various rooms of the house up, which is a bit of a concern, because as we're trying to reboot this YouTube channel, I'm going to have to move house, so the timing is great. So what I'm going to hope to do is get some backup videos recorded. They're probably not going to be humongously in depth, but they will be hashtag content. And does it really say no glue? That definitely says no glue. So this is what, magically just chilling. It was very strange. Okay, I'll leave that to the side for the moment. There's a lot more of... There's a lot... Let me just double check. Because that sign, always in my brain, means no glue. Do not glue the components. Alright, well. You're the boss. B19. It says 19, it's just upside down. You're going to have to trust me. I mean, that's one way to scratch the lens, isn't it? Just whack it with a plastic sprue. Thankfully, basically for the longest time, I just have clear polarized lenses, like clear polarized glass lenses on my lenses. Surprise! Weirdly enough, to sort of vaguely protect them from bits of grit and having to wash them all the time. So that's fun. Smoothing these parts down. I'm slightly confused how this bit goes together. Truth be told. Maybe it'll become all become apparent once we Okay, so we haven't glued these two parts together. We haven't glued these two parts together. And we're not gluing these two. Okay, so what there's, to me, it says that means you mush these two together. Then you mush this on top. But that's like, so that sandwiches it in the... Oh, okay, it's going to be like a... Alright. It helps if I have this on the right way. So if that's on like that, rather than the other way around, which I had it upside down. So, yeah, weirdly. I was looking at these parts, like these two do not line up, but apparently that's how it's supposed to be. I was trying to do it this way, where things lined up a bit better, but okay, upsy daisy. Like so, and then you go on like that. Okay, so we have a little movable bit of loveliness going on there. String of words together. Go on, Badger. Okay, so we do need some glue on the inside of this bad boy, though. It's like a runner, rivulet of a rivulet. That's a word. I tried to get some different alerts for... I've yet to try and figure out different alerts for YouTube. But frankly, I don't know if we've had any while we've been streaming. I like... So, I don't think it's really been a massive issue yet. Let's focus on Twitch. Currently, a little bit. Alright. So, I'm hoping I might run some glue along there just to be on the safe side. I mean, this would be an opportune moment for the sweet, sweet brush glue. The glue that we know and love. However, I can't find my spare, the one I purchased the other day. It's gone into storage already, apparently. And the other one is, well, it's on its last legs, truth be told, so... well. Okay. Righty-dighty. Okie dokie. So... B21, B20. Watson, words are overrated. Watson, how you doing today? Happy, This camera's pointing way too high. You can't... And now it's too low. How you doing today, Clockson? Happy, Happy Joy. Happy Friday. Painting a Canon S? I've yet to paint a Canon S. Like, from the plastic ones. I think I may have painted an old metal one. Because I used to have... Well, technically I still have metal... Space Ladies. What are they called? Sisters of Battle? Space Ladies. Technically I've still got them. This is part 21. I've just... Maybe I painted up a Canon S from the good old days? I know I've still got Uriah Jacobus, one of my all-time favourite miniatures. I really like that miniature. I still remember the battle report they put him into when they released, or shortly after they released him. I love that battle report. I wish I could remember the name. It's something. It was basically it was like a sort of replication of. Was it the film Zulu? Like, I know that was based on a reality. Or it was some Praetorian Guard and that geezer. Space Ladies is good enough. Well, it's going to have to be. Well, my brain just like slowly catches up with things. How are you today? Happy Friday. I know I've already said happy Friday to you, but I hope you've had a good day thus far, and that your weekend is going to be hashtag everything spectacular though. I finally deployed the big brush the other day. It's the first time I've used this in like several months. Look how horrible it is already. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not. The weekend is going to be off the chain. No. In my mind, it's now going to be. It's going to be off the chain. You're going to have. You're going to be in the club. Dancing up the dance floor with your beloved, and having a whale of a time. Were you ever a person to go to the club when you were younger? Not that you're old, of course, now, but you know, in your younger years, I was very fond of the club. Not that I could dance, but that wasn't really my aim. You have to finish City Gardens on Sunday. Oh crikey! How far did you say you got? How far did you say? Were you like halfway through? I can't remember. You were beyond halfway through, I seem to think. All right. Let's get this... Oh, God. I dropped that on the floor. So, one gets this part. Right? You get this part. And then you get this part. And then you jam them together. Like... thus. Easy peasy. Use a bit of glue. There we go. That was a disaster. How many disasters can we have in one stream? I reckon many. Wait till we get to the Titan building streams, then it's going to be hell. Not really more likely to go now. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, hello there. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think these days, I don't think I could go. So these parts just like mush together. And then you have... a potential bit of motion going on. Which is either good or bad, I guess, depending on one's personal preference? Okay, we have a turret. We have a... Okay, look at that, ladies and jelly spoons. Look at that. Look at that motion. Yes. Beauty and the Beast. Hey, hey. Well, hello there. Happy joy. Happy Friday to you. How you doing? How are you doing? There are 3 instruction books and you're about halfway. Oh, okay. It's good. Progress is progress, right? You lacked any kind of self-confidence. Oh, God, no, Clockson. I was absolutely the same way. I was terrible. Like, I went to college when I was... So I finished school at 18. I went to college to do special makeup effects and sort of theatrical makeup and stuff. And that course... It was... So I'd been to basically boarding school. Boys' boarding school up until I was 16. Then it was like mixed boarding school, but different houses for girls and boys, unsurprisingly. And by then I was absolutely terrible with girls. Ladies. So like I went to this makeup course. It was there were 3 boys and many girls. It was terrible. It was absolute hell. But I did go to the club a lot, so happy days. What's... Okay. There's a something or other there that I missed out on. What is that? A detail view? No, we don't need details. They're for detail people. B24, B25. But as a result, like, I mean, when I used to go to the club, I used to basically get absolutely hammered. I used to drink shot after I used to have several pints of beer. As pre-club drinks, obviously. Had drinks at halls. Then go and have pre-club drinks at the pub. And these are pints. And then at the club, it was basically doubles of Southern Comfort the entire night. And then aftershock. It was a mess. That's where my rhythm came from. Alcohol. Happy Friday indeed, Jangles. How was your stream? I know you were streaming over on Twitch today. How was it going? Was it absolutely magnificent? B24, B25. I expect it was nothing short of amazing. B24. Okay, 10 hours later. Are we going to find the part today? This is going to be another stream where I don't know where the parts are. B24. Wow. You've seen Harry Potter. You know all about boarding school. Listen, we're not all wizards. Okay? I've not seen those films. Like, my youngest brother, and my sister-in-law, they like those films. They try and get me to watch them every so often, and I do my best to avoid them. Not my brother and sister-in-law, but my watching those films. I believe I have indeed watched one of them. My housemate in the States tried to make me watch that Harry Potter as well, and I just refused, because I watched a bit of it, and I was like, what the f... This is drivel. This is absolute drivel. Why are you making me watch this, you lunatic? Oh, there's the other part I was looking for. They're great. Eh. Well, you know. I'll respectfully, maybe disrespectfully disagree. I don't know. I could never get into them. I could never get into them. You know. Picosaurus, why hello? The Twitch UI it does indeed look different because we've upgraded to YouTube UI. Don't forget to smash that like button. Or, you know, so apparently that's what YouTube people do. You gotta always smash the like button. Whenever you see one of my videos, always smash like. Even if you hate it. Actually, if you hate it, just click dislike, I guess. Interaction's interaction. But if you dislike it, drop a comment below and say why you dislike it. There you go. So I know what to like try and work on. That's the thing that's what I do find rather tedious about YouTube. If you don't like the content, that's obviously fine. Like I can't please everyone. As long, you know, I try to please as many people as I can at the same time, right? However, it's a tough job. One needs a bit of help and, you know, a bit of direction, you know? However, saying that, I might just be not interested in doing that sort of video, though, so, you know. Oh no, your iPad, you smashed too hard. Oh no. Picosaurus, listen, I hope it was insured. Because I cannot purchase anything Apple ever again. I wrote it into my will. How? I'm completely confused. Like that, and then like that. Okay. Picosaurus, what are you up to this weekend? Are you gonna be at the club? Apparently, everyone's going to be at the club this weekend except for myself. Goes together like that. They never do though. Proper annoys me. Exactly, Clockson. Exactly so. It's very like I'm not really one to dislike a video. Like if I can already see that I'm not going to like the content, I just don't watch the content. You know. But I think it seems to be a lot of people can't are very happy to drop dislikes, which is absolutely fine, right? I don't care if I get dislikes. I mean, ideally it'd be 100% likes and thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views instead of like 40. But like, if they're going to dislike it, I would love to hear why. Like in a polite way, just like rather than your video's trash, get good or whatever. I don't know what, you know. It's just a bit pointless. Anywho, 26 and 27. It's a 3-day weekend in America. Ah, Picosaurus, whereabouts in America are you? Like, I'll just narrow it down to the state rather than your street address. Okay, I'm not trying to find out that. 27? I assume 26 is this part here. Amazing. You're in DC? Oh man. DC I felt very dumb one time. So earlier on in my sweet Twitch career, right? This is part 26. I was under the impression, so one of someone I know on Twitch, they're in Washington State. I was getting confused with Washington State and DC all the time. All the time. I had no idea that Washington State was on the other side of the country. Oh, hello, Betty. Yeah, it was quite the revelation when he finally sort of educated me. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that explains an awful lot. Thank you. David's Caravan? Wait, what? Reno? Hello, Reno. How you doing today? Happy Friday. Are the sprues numbered smartly? No, well. So, this one is sprue number B. B for bazooka. I don't know what the B stands for, to be honest. But it's got like the main turret part on. It's got the auto cannons, the exhaust stacks. The hull is marked. There is the track sprue with T's on it, which just have the tracks on. I don't like. There's a C part, which has like the main central section, and then it has. What's the front part? That's also C. So that's like the sprue them like the sprue as a whole. They're okay. Placement wise, what I have noticed is they seem to be like a mirror image. Not a mirror image necessarily, but I was looking for parts 26 and 27 just then. I found 26 here and 27 on the other side of it right here. So a lot of the parts are kind of like, if you can't initially find them straight away, look on the other side of like, do you know what I mean? But they're not all sort of higgledy-piggledy all over the place. That I can tell. They haven't been a complete nightmare like in the good old days. B for big... Oh, that's it. Yeah, that could be it as well, Clockson, yeah. It happens all the time here. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Pico, because it would be slightly... I don't know. I did... Like, having lived in the States, my brain tells me I should have known, but as I've never visited either DC or the state, I think that I can be allowed off on like technicalities and stuff. They changed the driver's license from District of Columbia to Washington DC. Wait, hold on. Wait. They changed the driver's license from District of Columbia. They changed the driver's license from District of Columbia to Washington DC. Since people would call them fake in other states. Wait, hold on. What? Why is it called District of Columbia? You're going to have to educate me on this part because I am really confused. I always forget that that's what the DC stands for, right? Educate me, please, if you can. Where are we? So we've got to get this part. 26 and 27. So this is like a... Okay, so I believe this is part 27. And it goes... Look at that. It fits together like a glove. Like a sexy glove. Okay. So am I okay? As I no longer I haven't lived in the States for 20 years now, so I'm also gonna like allow myself this lack of knowledge. Why? What 3-day weekend? Is it Labor Day weekend or has we already had that? Much better than the Commandos box. They're currently melt. Oh really? Well, that kit is quite old now, isn't it? How old is it, Reno? The bomb squig was on 3 different sprues. That's disgusting. That's a lot of sprues. Listen, it's to keep the orc enthusiast entertained. at all times. It's basically that's why they do it. That's what DC stands for. Yeah, no, but why? No. I know you're not. I know you're not a state because, like, how big is Washington DC? They should just make you all part of Washington. Washington State's on the other side of the country, though. Correct Labor Day? Yes. See, I know things. I know things. Just about. The box has... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not so good, Reno. That's not so good. I was hoping it was like an older one. Okay, so we got this. This mushes on like that, right? Oh, hello. What? Oh, God, couldn't they have just made... Why couldn't they have just made that flush with that? Why? Look. There's... Couldn't they have made it flush? Why must they be like this? Why? Alright, let's get some glue on here. Can't be that hard to remove. Well, they move entire... like houses. Of course it's possible. Absolutely it's possible. I find that the craziest thing. That's like they just like pick up a house and just move it. It's just it just boggles my mind that that was even possible. All right, look at that. Spectacular. Right. So let's get one of these guns done. Then I got to look at the time because if it's anything, I've got 24 minutes. Oh God. 29, 30, 31, 32. All right, let's see if we can get one of these guns done, shall we? Now, as for the side sponson, this is a separate sprue, right? That sprue is available in the Kratos tank. And hopefully, if I remember, I will link to a previous stream where I built the sponson. Am I actually going to remember that? Probably not, but I will hope to remember it. 31. 31? 32. Okay, so these guns are the same. DC is 60 square miles. Is that what it is? Okay, because I've watched one of the finest films of our time. White House Down. Is it White House Down? Right? That's where I get my knowledge of that of DC from, basically. When that girl goes around the White House knowing everything. Columbia was a Revolution era nickname for US. Oh, was it? Oh. Get that hat well shaded. Shade that hat. 29 and 30 we need to find. So 29, 30. These two parts right here. You'd move to the West Coast. Where, if you didn't, if you weren't in DC, where would you like to move to? Out of interest. I do ponder this every so often. Like, if I was able to live in the US again. Like, initially I lived over in Pennsylvania. And I did like that state. The weather was suitable for me. It wasn't too hot. In the summer, it was pretty horrific. But it's mostly because I didn't have air conditioning very much. So I don't know. I don't know where I'd live in the States. I can't be too hot though. Then again, there's also the medication issue as well, but that's an entirely different thing. don't know. My brain's telling me the sort of the Midwest or somewhere. The middle of nowhere, ideally. As long as there's like some big fat internet lines with, you know, electricity as well, that would be nice. Maybe Portland? Oregon, right? That I've also never been there. I've not been to as many states as I would have liked to have been. Like, it was mostly kind of Pennsylvania, like northeast. I've been in Ohio, West Virginia, New York. Where else have I been? I have been to LA. God, I hated it. I hated LA. Maybe the fact that I was a broke tourist. That didn't help matters. And I had to use my legs rather than drive around like a lunatic. However, the beach was rather nice. At the time, at least. Not that I really do beach holidays. I tend to burn like a ridiculously pale person. Chicago's meant to be cool. A friend of mine or at least it was, manager of a GW in one of the Chicago Games Workshop stores. So I mean, if he still is, that'd be sweet. I suppose staying in contact with friends is a good idea. But he was a few years ago. It's been a while. I wouldn't mind visiting Chicago. I mean, weirdly, I was going to visit last year, like, for Adepticon. That was it April, I think? They just released all the hotel tickets, and I think they've probably all gone by now. So, however, 2023 seems like a legit year to go to Adepticon, and that is in Chicago. So, I will be going then. Meet up with some lovely people, hopefully, and all that sort of stuff. All right. Wyoming was beautiful. Wyoming, I'd like the sound of that. Although I assume internet isn't great. Yeah, that's an issue. Like, working from home, I would need, like, the biggest, fattest internet lines possible. Well, I don't really. I'd need a decent one which doesn't drop all the time. That would be nice. My internet currently... What? Hey, what? Hold on. Wait. Wait, what's going on? This is the weirdest... Oh my god, this is the weirdest thing. Okay. Want to do this and then plonk this into that? Yes. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's do this thing, ladies and jelly spoons. Is that it? Is that going to be too easy for us? Currently, yes. Okay. You go to Gen Con quite often? Might need to stick to one con. Yeah. I mean, I was planning on going to TwitchCon down in San Diego, and frankly, I was really looking forward to it because, well, I'd never been to San Diego, but I've always liked the look of it. Like, just from a visual kind of thing. And then the cursed flying people. The flying people. They cancelled my flight, so I'm not going this year, at least. I may go to San Diego, like, separately from TwitchCon, which would be fine, to be honest, because conventions generally are not my jam. Herds and herds of people. Like, I used to go to E3. E3? No, I take that back, not E3. It was a big games convention in London. And I used to go there a bit, but, like, the herds of people... Eesh. Very stressful. Yeah, I was not happy. I was like in the previous months, I'd noticed like I kept getting emails from them saying, we shifted your flight forward 6 minutes. We've made it 20 minutes later. So for a couple of months, like I've been having adjustments to that particular flight. And then finally they was like, we cancelled it. And then I was really concerned that I couldn't get my like a refund. You know? Did. But I was concerned that they were gonna be awkward about it. Alright. We stick this on, right? And then, so like this little bit here, it goes into that little thing like that. Well, obviously we've got some cleanup to do, but we're gonna pretend this is clean and smooth and ready to go. However, now there does need to be a shroud put over this, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, the herds of people, like I get stressed, like I don't, like the herds of people that I frankly don't care about. Like, my brain's not like constantly fretting about people like just around. But I know that my heart rate, I get stressed by lots of people, and I know like I can't. It's not from any reason that I can put my finger on. I don't have to have any irrational fear of lots of people. It's just I can sense it going. My stress levels going up whenever I'm like in crowds and crowds of people. And 35 and 34. And stress tends to trigger my epilepsy. Well, it gives me seizures sometimes. So I like to kind of cut down on possible seizures whenever possible. What are we looking for? 34. Right here. And 35. Right here. So these two parts are right by each other. I moved the camera to record the Imperial Fist. Jeff here, that we've been painting up for next week's painting video. I reckon he's looking pretty snazzy. I just got to finish off this Vexilla. Like, for the majority of the videos, I'm not bothering, like, I'm not doing the Vexillas, but I thought because I'm going to potentially use this one in my Horus Heresy armies if I decide to split squads up, I figured, like, I would do this one as with this like little standard, and then I'll also do a later video. Sorry, a later video miniature with a power fist though as a sergeant. That Canoness's hat is shady AF. Hell yes. That's all right. Is it a trilby? And while nerdom is great, hygiene standards can be. Yeah, there is that. There's definitely the there's some odor. Levels can be quite high. I don't quite understand it. Because, like, although I do consider myself to be a bit of a nerd, or whatever, I like being clean. Like, I know how to shower, I know how to wash. You know? It's a strange one. Your localish game shop has a basket of deodorant that is free to... Oh, wow. Wow. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a decent reason for it, rather than just like people can't be asked to wash. Dunno. Is that a yogurt brand? With the tassels on the front? Oh, that... making me thinking of another miniature. Do we know what's up for pre-order this week, by the way? Tomorrow? I know, like, a whole bunch of Nova thing. NovaCon? Whatever it's... I'm assuming NovaCon is the thing, rather than it just being called Nova, but I don't know. I've never been, so whatever. Not sure she has a top covering her boobs. Sorry, am I allowed to say that on YouTube? This is a PG channel, so... Whatever. I think that's a PG word, right? It says no glue. What? There's this bit. Goes into... Goes like this. Right? This goes like this. And then... This diagram is the worst. Help. Send help. Do I put this on first and then put that one in? And that goes... It says don't glue. That is concerning me. I am tempted to buy another one of these for historical reasons. Okay, this is getting glued in place on top, but it says... Like, it definitely says... Oh, hold on, there's an exclamation mark. Excuse me. That means assemble first. Oh! Okay. Alright. That makes sense. So assemble this first, then put this on. Right. It's amazing when you actually spend an extra second to read the instructions. It's a glorious thing. It's a glorious thing. Ah, dear. It's issue 42 of Imperium. That's 45. 39. I'm just going to have to check out your channel, Floxen. I know I have the miniature. I follow you to lead, not to read. Sorry, apologies if that voice was horrific, by the way. I know where it came from. It's been a while since I've watched Simpsons, truth be told. I used to watch it, I don't want to say religiously, but I did watch it a lot, at Lion King, for example. So we do stage setup, like pre-show setup, and then go and get breakfast, go and get like food before show, and watch Simpsons. I didn't, and it wasn't too bad, but I'm not painting to a particularly high standard. Yes, you are, Cloxin. Crack the whip. Alright, we've got to stick this part together somehow. I know this is gonna go completely... Right. Yes! You absolute legend. Alright. Little swear word. Sometimes I wished I hadn't, this wasn't a PG channel. However. Okay, so basically replicate this and do another one. Just like that. Just like that. Then we need part B36, and then we're also going to get this thing here, which, so you mirror image this thing. The thing we just made, we get a mirror image of it, and hold it together by this magical stick, basically. And then you feed that stick, the magical stick, into this, no doubt, snug hole, and then mush it out the other side and glue just the end together, and then it can go up and down, etc., etc. And it'll be lovely. B36. Mother Hugger is PG. I am very PG. It's been remarked on many occasions. I'm wondering if I should cut them off to paint underneath and glue back later. Wait, hold on. Are we talking Picosaurus? Exactly. Hold on. I'm missing out on chat. Hold on. I missed out on so much chat. What happened to it? Are we in top chat or? There's a Cursed City expansion? There's a Cursed City expansion, is there? She has 2 long metal dealies on her front. Oh, okay. Okay, so issue 42, righty right. By the way, if you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to smash like and make sure you're subscribed, etc., etc., all that jazz, and all of that stuff. Magical stick to sci-fi. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll have to think of another word without magical in it. I like, is magical the issue? Is like that the word with the causing the majority of the issue for us? If so, we can come up with another word which isn't magical. Archaeotech? We can blame it on archaeotech, right? That's not magic. It's like mystery tech. Oh, we don't know where it came from, but we found it and it magically works. I mean, it works. Sorry, not magically. I need what is known as in the business a large cup of tea. My God. Okay. So this bad boy, I'm assuming there's a mounting point. I assumed correctly. That it just goes on like so. Glued together. Grimdark. Grimdark stick. Okay. I mean, we could do that. We can work with that. Grimdark stick. Alright. Ah, dear, oh dear. So yeah, we are going to be painting Harkin Doobie Firkins over on that place that is also known as Twitch. This does not seem right. Can you tell I collect Orc? Listen. I'm not going to judge, alright? Do you know why? Do you know why, Reno? Do you know why I'm not going to judge? Because I was looking at Orcs today as well on Element Games. I just get tempted every so often. Every time it's usually one or two ideas. It's either a Dread Army or like vehicles. I'm not, and obviously ideally in my brain they'd come up with some like some more kits, like more new more new kits. There we go. There's some high quality English. Alright, let's mush these two bad boys together. Yes. Alright. So you replicate what we just did, right? But in reverse, using the instructions. And then you get the magical stick. And you feed the magical stick through the magical hole, right? Bury it nice and deep. So deep, in fact, it comes out the other side. And then, well, I can show you in a second. I'll demo it. What part did we say it was? B41. Ah. Do you reckon they were really trying to make that B42? What do you reckon? Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't really... The beast... Like, I loved painting the Beast Snagger boss. Like, the one on the Massive Orc. Is that the Beast Snagger boss? I loved painting that kit, and in fact, I will happily purchase another one and buy it again. Wait, but I'll happily buy it again and paint it again, is what I was trying to say. Like, I don't... Like, as for the rest of them, I just don't know if Beast Snaggers are my jam. I just want orky vehicles, but decent kits. You bought a Gut Ripper boss today. It's called Haddock. Oh, okay. I do have an orc somewhere nearby. Hold on. Steady. This one. Jeff. The beast... I don't know. He's got like a big... It's not a nipple horn. It's almost a Magnus nipple horn, though. Need to get a massive cup of tea in a moment. I'm eyeing up the time because we've got some tiny bit of YouTube. Not YouTube. What are we on? Twitch? We just mush this together, right? You don't glue it together, or you don't glue. You don't glue it into, like, you don't put glue on the stick. Right? Because otherwise it won't go up and down, and that would be a disaster. So we just need to replicate it and then glue, like, put a bit of glue on this side, and then it does that sweet uppy downy thing. But I don't know if we really have time to do this, because this stream is rapidly approaching like tea time. His face isn't there. It's somewhere else. Beast Boss, that's the one, Reno, yeah. I really liked it. Might try making an unboxing video. Okay, Clockson, do it. Do it! Basically, with the house basically being sold, I'm having to do a bunch of unboxing videos. And as like, I'm going to have to do a bunch of relatively easy videos to have them ready to go for when I'm actually moving house, so I can still be putting out content even though I'm unable to record content. That makes sense. So the only thing so as you can see, like you put that through there, you don't glue it. You've got to put that thing on, and then glue this bit to that tiny little nub. And then that's basically it, apart from the sponson mounted weapons. I have done a previous stream on this. Hopefully I'll remember to put a link to that particular stream where we built up one of these sponson mounted guns. I think it was a heavy las cannon we were doing, but there's a heavy bolter option, heavy flamer, and a Volkite culverin. And those are replicas of each other, just mirror imaged. And you just like put those on nice and easy. But that's basically that kit. The only other things really to do are the pintle mounted weapons. That's available on the Spartan, the Rhino, the Kratos kit. No doubt the upcoming Land Raider things, Havoc launchers, and all that kind of stuff. In fact, there is a Havoc launcher I'm slowly painting up. And they kind of go on, I don't know where they go. Like that. Right? It's nice and easy, and that's what we like. That's basically that for this Spartan. I do need to prime it and get it ready for painting. I don't know if we're going to paint it up here or on Twitch. But we do have the Kratos as well to paint up here or on Twitch as well. So, you know, we will get one vehicle painted up. We are going to be over on Twitch very shortly, folks. I'm going to get a cup of tea because I'm parched. I'm also getting a slice of toast. And then we can go and do some Twitch streaming for a couple of hours while we paint up Jeff, World Claimer. Right here. This is what we're going to be painting up over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Glorious Badger. And hopefully I'll see you there. Folks, you've all been absolutely lovely as always. I will see you. I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Otherwise, I'm back here on YouTube 5 o'clock Sunday night, where we're going to build something else. Toodly Pip, thank you. Pico, thank you. Reno, thank you. Clockson, thank you. Beauty and the Peace, thank you everyone. Don't forget to like the stream. Toodly Pip, thank you and goodbye.